So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And the counter is on. Now it's Saka. Ødegaard. Now it's Rice. Oh, such a clever touch. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's straight offside. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed by the progress made by this guy, Eberechi Eze, who I see these days as an unconventional winger, best deployed behind a central striker, as he does like to operate in the middle, ultimately. Certainly has the strength and an eye for a pass.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Havertz. He's shifting through the gears here. Raya claims comfortably. Now it's Ødegaard. Now it's Havertz. Saka. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Havertz. Now, can they get him away?
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now it's Havertz. Timber. Pass is just off target. Timber. Ødegaard receives it in a good position here, and he's managed to get free. Shot could... and a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Havertz. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Saka picks it up out wide. 30 minutes gone. And that has left him in a heap. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. And here's Havertz. Havertz! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that could well leave a... Odegaard! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Eze. Now it's Eze. Saka. Oh, good take in a good area. Real chance! Rice.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Saka. Great ball, and he shot, surely! And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Timber. Rice. That's Eze. And here's Havertz. And it's Eze. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Saka. Oh, well measured. He's picked his way through. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Isak. And here's Wirtz. Now there's a fine ball. And he's got his cross in. Oh, he's been caught. Takes a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Isak cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Wirtz. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pinches it off him. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Wirtz! Sensational from Wirtz! A finish of true class! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Gravenberg. McAllister proves too strong. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that has left him in a heap. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gakpo, big chance! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. as a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Frimpong. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. Could move up a gear here. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Great chance! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And here's Isak, and a chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Gakpo. Gomez. And it's Gravenberg. To McAllister. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Isak. Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Gomez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gravenberg. Salah. And he's forced to go back. Now, can they get him away? Mohamed Salah. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. McAllister. And it's Gravenberg. Isak. Played through into space. Pass is just off target. Frimpong. McAllister.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Wirtz goes steaming forward. Gakpo. And it's half-time here. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Liverpool head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Here we go again. Gravenberg. Ekitike. And here's Isak. And it's made its way to him. Ekitike! They want to be quick to recover this. Wirtz looking to add to his goal. Frimpong. Now Salah. And it's Gravenberch. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Robertson going full tilt down the left. Ekitike, and he's managed to get free. Tries to play it through. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Isak. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Robertson picks it up now. And it's Wirtz. And here's Isak. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Wirtz. Number 18, Gakpo. Number
Frimpong
2,
distributed
Gomez.
tidily.
Number
Liverpool
10,
perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Chiesa. Number
It's
15,
out for a goal kick.
Number 17, Jones. Substitution.
Frimpong. Salah. Threads one in. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Szoboszlai. Ekitike. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Very nicely done. Hoisted in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Stood up well to him there. He might be in here! Gravenberg defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Gakpo. And it's Szoboszlai. And he welcomes it in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Liverpool moments now away from seeing this one out. Jones. Now it's Gakpo.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Jones. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he thumps it clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chiesa gets... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Please put your hands
Well,
together,
from behind,
everyone,
Jim,
and
that
give
is
our boys
some
a
win,
round
isn't
of
it?
applause
Well, I've
for a
just
job
got to
well
give them
done.
great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
We have already started here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pedri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now, can they get him away?
Lovely bit of skill.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He could be in here.
Balde.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Yamal. Skims one in.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Smoothly does it. Spread out to the left. Crosses it in.
He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri. Now it's Rashford. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Gavi. He's got away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Lewandowski. That has been cut short. Now he's off and running. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, good spread.
That's a smashing touch to get him away.
And it's Cancelo.
Passes short and sharp.
Gavi. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Rashford.
And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Koundé. And Araujo. He's had it taken off him. Knocks it into space. Gavi. Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. He's found the way through.
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first.
They've played it short.
Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha puts a cross in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And it's Balde.
He's shifting through the gears here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Yamal.
And here's the chance to counter.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now the breakaway. Lewandowski.
Lewandowski
Looking to penetrate opposition line. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. He'll fancy himself from here. Now there's a great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Lewandowski. Gavi. And it's Gavi. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. And that has left him in a heap. Pedri. Rafinha. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Lewandowski
unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Rafinha. Fermin. Pedri. Lewandowski.
Lewandowski.
Now it's Rashford.
Out to the left it goes.
He's picked his way through. Nicely shaped cross. De Jong. And it's Cancelo.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Rashford.
Barcelona have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Oh, this looks sharp.
Oh, can he get onto this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri with the challenge.
It's a quick one.
Balde in acres of space out wide.
And the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nicely shaped ball.
That looks a cracking ball.
That's the keeper's ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lopez. He's cut it out.
And they can counter here.
Rafinha. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Chance here to counter. That has been slung wide. And it's Balde.
Oh, that's nice.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 5, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 4.
Quality
Serán
ball.
sustituidos por el dorsal
Threads
21,
one in.
el dorsal 20, el dorsal 24,
Dani
el
Olmo.
dorsal 7, el dorsal 15. Se va a llevar a
Casado.
cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Rafinha. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. So what can they make of this? And it's Rashford. He's looking to win it for them. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's taking no chances there. Dani Olmo! It's a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rafinha. He is through here! Oh, sweet feet. Rafinha stood his ground strongly.
2 minutos de descuento.
De Jong. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's got a shapes to shoot! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a format. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Dembele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Ramos. Now it's Dembele. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Lovely feet. That's been drilled in. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Nice control. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Good ball, good take.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Dembele! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hakimi gets it away. And it's Vitinha. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's been caught. Tries a shot! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Dembele. Closing in on goal. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a good run down the left. Vitinha. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Now and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Doué. It's made its way to him. Now this could be a chance. And now they can spring out of defence. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Vitinha engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Doué. And it's Ruiz. Another pass, just keeps it. Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Doué plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's really well manoeuvred. Nuno Mendes. Barcola. Just eases him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doué. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kvaratskhelia. Real chance! It's hit the crossbar. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Stood up well to him there. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
And the ball is out of play. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. That is lovely. Doué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Dembele. And he stands tall, impenetrable. There will be a throw-in. Vitinha. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. It's Dembele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Vitinha goes short. Vitinha, deep cross. He's had a shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 3 coming up. Kvaratskhelia with the short one. Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the desperate variety. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Threads one in. Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nuno Mendes. It's a pretty loose pass. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That's a throw.
changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14, le numéro 8, le numéro
Zaire
7.
Emery gets a foot
À
in
leur
here.
place, le numéro 19, le numéro
Hakimi.
33, le numéro 9. Changement.
Gets a good foot in there. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now that looks a decent ball. Lee Kang-in. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good take in a good area. Gonzalo Ramos! And that could have brought them level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Barcola. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now, can they get him away? Paris Saint-Germain leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Barcola. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Dembele. He's a sharp little ball here.
Paris Saint-Germain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Hakimi. Very much into the last knockings. That looks a good ball through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Zaire Emery. Now it's Dembele.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain have held on. They have doggedly sometimes... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
For me, Peter, Mark Gahey is one of the most technically accomplished centre-backs around. He's also got great recovery speed and athleticism, and a really intelligent reading of the game. There's no doubt in my mind that he's among the very best in the current crop of English defenders. He has been excellent.
No argument. And a chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. He's on it, and the shot! Goal, England! England take the lead. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Kane, and he plays one through. It's not an especially good pass, that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cherki. Rodri. Now Semenyo. Gordon. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Reinders. Now it's Haaland. Gahey gets good distance on it. And smartly reclaimed. And he's had it nicked away. Gallagher. Now it's Kane. Now it's Watkins. Shot could be on. And that's been drilled in. Well, that has not gone well. Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's superb. Oh, well played, well played. Here's a sharp little ball here. Foden. And it's Reinders. Colwill.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Kane. Bellingham. Watkins is onto this. Looking to play him in. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's having a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gallagher. That is Gallagher. Now it's Kane. And he's surging through. Oh, the movement is... Oh, what a mistake! Quality ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, good read. Now it's Watkins. Watkins stood his ground strong. He's had a shot! Well, now in he goes again. It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
It's Kane! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you? It's right from the top draw. And they're at it again in double quick time. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
England find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kane. Gordon. He's picked his way through. And the ball's come loose here. Goes for a shot! And he should have made it 4.
Kane really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Semenyo. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Semenyo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with...
Gordon! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. England chance! Really well taken goal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And he's quick to get it clear again. And we've reached half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
England are having a ball here. Back into the middle. Great ball, and he's in here. Looking for options for movement. Gordon picks it up out wide. He's found the way through. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Thinks about the shot. Lewis could try cutting inside here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
60 minutes played. Now it's Haaland.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just sit.
Shoots! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Reinders ready to try one. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Foden! Reinders. Gehi deals with that comfortably. Gordon. And it's Rice. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, this could be a chance. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Konate. Liverpool are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, this is a great position. Showing good feet. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Odegaard. Not the most accurate pass. He's on it. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Opts to play it back. Decent chance! Gakpo. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Isak is on. Isak! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to the
chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Saka, and he's managed to get free. He's looking unstoppable! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played out wide. And it's Zubimendi. And it's made its way to him. Saka gets flagged offside. Searching pass he's played there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Zubimendi. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Isak. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
A case now of complete control. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Isak is onto this. Now there's a fine ball. It's Salah!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Threads one in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Calafiori gets across to intercept that. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Liverpool, can he finish? And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! You run short of superlatives. That was extra special.
Wow! Just wow! I'm speechless. Totally speechless.
Number 29, Kai Havertz.
Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Gravenberg. Robertson. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rice. McAllister. Wirtz. Now it's Isak. Isak. Gabriel gets a foot in here. Konate makes the interception. McAllister. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, Odegaard! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has earned a reprieve for the... Saka! Sticks it away! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Almost an hour gone. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and
It's Salah! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. That is lovely. And it's Wirtz. Wirtz! It's hit the upright. Oh, sweet feet. And he's picked it up out wide. Quick look. Terrific header. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Wirtz. Number 5, Ibrahima Konate.
Timber.
Number 18, Gakpo. Coming on the field. Number
Passing
8,
is crisp and sharp.
Trossard.
Trossard.
2, Gomez. Number 14.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the
Substitution.
intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now, who's going to be first to this? This looks promising. Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Eze. They're urging him to shoot.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Lewis Skelly. Chiesa. Now he's got space here. It's a promising position. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Tries to play it through. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now it's Havertz. Looking for options for movement. Ah, such a clever touch. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And he's heaved it away. And it's Eze. Oh, that's nice. Chiesa absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he welcomes it in.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Liverpool moments now away from seeing this one out.
There will be 3 minutes
Well
added
seen,
time.
saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's only too happy to take that back. Frimpong. A probing pass. Mohamed Salah. Lewis Skelly. Merino. Now that's well seen too. And that is as far as it goes. Liverpool pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Fires it in low.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think we'll see a lot of this guy, Eze. If he plays on the left, he loves to cut in on his stronger foot. But unlike a lot of wingers, he's happy to drop that bit deeper and dictate the play from central midfield too. I think it makes him a much better all-round player.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Rice. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Rice. Ekitike. Now it's Isak. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Raya punts it upfield. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Gravenberg. Little pass back. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Havertz. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he finish? And for a moment time stood still. Vitz. Liverpool finding their passes. And this is Mohamed Salah! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel there...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's having a go! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Havertz deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's had it taken off him. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ekitike. Vitz! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's come loose. Gabriel Jesus is having a shot! Goal! Arsenal!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0. Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he finish? Mohamed Salah.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Havertz. Eze ploughing through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Passes short and sharp. He's beaten the last man.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Isak.
Nice control.
Zubimendi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Takes the shot!
There will be 1 minute
McAllister.
added time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's McAllister. McAllister.
And it's half-time here.
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Here's found the... And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's dealt with that really well. Corner number 2 then.
Mohamed Salah plays it short. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's neat.
Opts to play it back. Vips.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Eze.
Could go all the way here.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he
Shapes to shoot!
Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Just eases him off the ball. That has been slung wide.
Very nicely done.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 41.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10, Eze. Number 9.
Looking tidy in
Gabriel
possession
Jesus.
here.
Number 6.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Number 19, Trossard. Number 3.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, super ball! Cross, up he goes! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And it's Soboslai.
Driving through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, easy pickings there. Jones. Ødegaard, and he's worked it through. Jones. Now it's Isak. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Trossard. Looking for options for movement. Trossard. Into the last quarter of an hour. Merino. Big chance! Sticks it away! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
There's the shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks...
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Good read, needed to be. Could move up a gear here.
And it's Doué. He's had it taken off him. And here's Ramos. Mendes gets a foot in here.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Decent chance! Might be danger here. And it's made its way. Shoots! And it's come back out to him.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Kvaratskhelia.
Dembele.
Marquinhos
Tries to clear.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first.
And it's been taken short.
Kvaratskhelia.
Played in deep. Doué! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Hakimi carries the ball down the right. Looking for the run.
Real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Dembele.
This looks promising.
And he shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Paris.
Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Dembele couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Marquinhos, passing is crisp and sharp. Shot could be on, he's got away, shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell, they are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Paris Saint-Germain big chance! Paris Saint-Germain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Vitinha. Lee Kang-in. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's fabulous. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely aimed pass. Dembele. Doué.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Fabian Ruiz. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Dembele. And it's Doué. Marquinhos does well to get it back. Lee Kang-in. And the whistle goes for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. And we're underway again.
Paris Saint-Germain really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Passes short and sharp. Vitinha. Now, can he find a finish? Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome, too much traffic.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And already we're underway here.
And here's Lewandowski, Lopez, and the shot!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Ambitious ball here. This looks promising.
Rashford!
And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And this is Lewandowski. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance.
Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lewandowski. Oh, super ball. Great chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Rafinha. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Lewandowski. João Cancelo. Yamal. Looking for the run. Rashford is in a really good position out wide. He's picked his way through.
An uncompromising challenge.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's had it nicked to what?
Shot, surely! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Can he finish?
Lewandowski really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Now it's Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, this looks sharp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Some really good ball movement. Can he get on the... And the finish! And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Rashford. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
And he has been fouled there.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
And it's De Jong. Pedri. Lewandowski. And it's Lewandowski. And smartly reclaimed. Tries to play it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rashford. He's being urged to shoot. And here's Lopez.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Played out towards the right wing.
Well, they can break here.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Barcelona are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
So we reach the halfway point.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. The second half then, just getting going.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Lopez. It's a good spell of possession. It's Lewandowski! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Firmino really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And a chance! And we have our very first corner. Rafinha
With the short one.
and now they can spring out of defence. And here's Rafinha. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rafinha. Decent chance! Brilliant from Rafinha! About as smooth as it gets. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Barcelona have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
João Cancelo. Pedri. Played out to the right. Rashford. Can he spark a counter here? He's shifting through the gears here. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Lopez. No way through, so back it comes. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. In with the challenge. Fermin. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means.
Rashford! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
El dorsal 14. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 16.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 14.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one
El
out.
dorsal 6. El dorsal 7.
Gavi.
El
That's
dorsal
Gavi
10.
Olmo!
El dorsal 17.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Now it's Rafinha. He is through here. Rafinha. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Rashford looking to play it into the box.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
That is good strength. And it's Gavi.
Habrá 3 minutos de
And the
descuento.
number on the board is 3. De Jong. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Dani Olmo
Plays it short. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And it's been taken short. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
and that's definitely not his best.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now. It's Kane! It's bounced back off the post. Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Bellingham duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Decent chance! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That has been cut short. Gallagher. Bellingham. And it's made its way to it. He's having a shot!
That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Realm. Wirtz. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Colwell cuts out the pass. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
This is the time you need that pace.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Now it's Gordon.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Some really good ball movement.
Bellingham, and the shot!
Goal, England! And they're back in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And he shoots!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now it's Kimmich, and he's intervened well there.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being, and it's Wirtz. Can he finish?
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Germany are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Wirtz.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's the chance to counter.
Tries to pass it through.
That's really nicely played. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Germany have their third corner. Spread out to the left.
Referee's given a throw.
Now it's Kimmich.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
So their fourth corner of the game. Kimmich with the short one. Now it's Kimmich. This looks... Real chance! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up. Gordon! Goal, England! And they get themselves in front! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rice. Now it's Watkins. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking tidy in possession here. Gnabry. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Watkins. Watkins with the cross. Punched away. Binz. Havertz. Adeyemi. Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich gets over and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Back into the middle. Kane thinks about the shot. And the first half is done. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. And we're underway again.
Germany can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Wirtz. Havertz, who does have an assist to his name. Played back in. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now there's... And the finish! And it's Rudiger. Goes for a shot! And one more try! He's scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution for Germany. Number 7.
Germany choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Bellingham. And here's Watkins in with the challenge.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gnabry. Bellingham with a definite fell there.
Substitution for Germany. Number 20, Serge Gnabry. Number 17, Retz. Number 8.
And he's there to clear it.
Number 2, Rudiger.
Watkins.
Coming on the field.
Kane.
Number 15. Number
That's
10,
been cut out, well played.
Musiala.
Nicely
Number
aimed
5,
pass.
Gross. Number 21.
And it's Gross.
Anton.
Perfectly measured that.
Rashford.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Kane. Musiala promptly onto that, and that is that. And this could be a German counter.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Rice with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Substitution in progress.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Oh, sweet feet.
And here's Watkins.
Andrick.
Gross.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. Gross stood his ground.
Shot a goal!
Watkins. Eze. Lewis Skelly.
And he's found a way past.
Andrick.
Kimmich.
Andrick.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
And here's Gross.
And that has been cleared.
Andrick.
And he's in on goal.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Musiala. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, what a mistake! Just the keeper to beat! Oh, shooting chance!
It's hit the upright.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Kane fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a good ball through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's looking to win it for them. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kane.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Eze was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's
There will be
fruitless.
3 minutes added time.
He won't be happy with that one. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now, can they get him away? He's found a chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Germany completes Kane! They want to be quick to recover this. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was.